Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up Cullman. I'm Natalie Bonner.
And I'm Dakota Bailey.
So, with all of this recent Christmas flooding, it turns out that this has caused damage in an excess of around $4 million. So,
it's crazy to think that just over Christmas you're expecting a good holiday, snowing like everybody gets up north. Everybody says, have a holly jolly Christmas. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants a winter wonderland. And what did we get? We got a wet, rainy, abysmal wonderland. Like everything's washed out and everything's gone. There's hardly any roads left. What are some of those roads that you've seen that have dissipated or not even there anymore?
Well, when you receive 8 inches of rainfall that quickly, it eroded one of the roads over on Larkwood Drive. So there was erosion over there. Also, Cullman County Clarkson Covered Bridge sustained a lot of damage. It tore apart a lot of their stuff over there. It also washed away some of their picnic tables and their grills. So people are still kind of surveying their areas and assessing damage and getting their figures together. But right now at this point, it looks like it's in excess of around $4 million caused in damages.
I know out towards Brewer, they have more than that. I don't know exactly what the price is, and I will get back with you on that because me being from like Morgan County, in the middle, but Morgan County is more my home because of Fairview and Brewer. But I know from Brewer High School through 231 all the way back to Brewer and Cateko, yeah. There's nothing. And then Huleko Road going towards Arab, if you try to go that way, they need to rebuild the whole road because
I've been down there.
The culvert, they're having to pick it up with a crane and like move it over and try to put the dirt and the rocks, and it's going to be very interesting because they've already got one of the Caterpillar stuck. So
well, we will stay tuned to see how much that figure actually climbs and how long it takes to recover from these damages incurred.
That's a way to start 2016. I bet their New Year's resolution is we're going to save money the rest of the year.
Well, it's Mother Nature. You can't control that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, well, now let's get to everybody's favorite time of the day, the sponsor of the day. Our sponsor of the day today is Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Let's make the switch to Mitch and get those new 2016 vehicles. Today we have a Wellness Aquatic Center, day pass for 6, and the Chick-fil-A Choose Your Meal, the chicken sandwich or the chicken nuggets. So please, when we give you that time to call in later today, tell us who our sponsor of the day is, and you could be our lucky winner and go home with some food, and you can even go out and get some exercise, do some swimming, maybe even play some basketball, burn it off, or hey, you know what, go do a workout, get you protein nutrients afterwards. There you go. All right, now we're going to go to my favorite time of the day when I shoot it over to Joel Burks, my buddy, and we're going to go about the weather. Joel, how's the weather looking today, man?
Man, the weather is looking good. Let's make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet is the sponsor for the weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather radar. Of course, you can see there we have all of this weather coming up in the southeast coast, but we also have another big storm system that's coming up also from the west. Tomorrow we are going to see some rain, but we will probably see the warmest temperatures for the next 2 days. Here is the forecast for today and tomorrow. The high today is going to be 57 degrees, low of 49. We will have a slight chance of rain today, but tomorrow is really when we're going to see that rain. 55 degrees, 80% chance of rain. Bring your umbrellas. Over the next 7 days, we will see the coldest temperatures on Sunday and early in the day on Monday, probably seeing some high teens on Monday morning, but it will warm up as we're going into Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday looking like we're going to warm up just a little bit, but not too much. So it's going to look okay for the next couple of days. Back to you guys, Dakota and Natalie.
Thank you, Joe. Well, Joe, since I got you right there, I'm going to ask you a question real quick. Since Monday's the national championship and I'm going to be out of town for a little bit, what do you think, or who do you think is going to win the national championship? Just real quick.
The national championship. Okay, let's see.
Clemson and Alabama. I know it's a tough one.
Oh, it's Alabama.
Alabama?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alabama.
No, you can't see me, but my voice is
I know, but we're interacting.
Over there. Yeah.
We're interacting.
Alabama, I think, will win it.
All right. Well, we'll be right back right after these short commercial breaks.
And if y'all will stay tuned, we'll be back with Linda Steele from Steele Orchard.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliot, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Favorite places to hang out is Steele.
I know it. You talk about it all the time.
That's right. Linda Steele is our guest today. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in today.
It's my pleasure.
A lot of people think that when we get past apple picking season, that's kind of the end of it for Steele Orchard, but no, it isn't.
No, we just get started.
And actually, you kind of show people what you can do with a lot of apples, picking and so forth.
Right. I even have a cookbook that started a long time ago about different things that you can make with apples, and there's so many different things you can use apples for.
Right, and we forget about that, but apples are very nutritious. They're good for us. They're low calorie. Good fruit. It's one of those good fruits. It's not too much, doesn't have too much sugar in it and everything. And 20 different varieties, I think, you advertise.
Right.
That's a lot of different trees, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot of them. We have over 2,000 trees now.
Wow, I had no idea. Yeah. And just real quick, like, how long does it take for an apple tree to grow before it actually starts producing apples?
Well, it really depends on how, usually about about 3 years.
Okay.
You can start letting it have, but whenever we sell the trees, we like for them to let the root system get established real well where it doesn't stress the tree, because if it has too many apples too soon, then it could kill the tree. So
okay.
Like from to introduce the apples to the tree.
Okay, but I was kind of getting to the point that when you have an orchard, it takes a while before you can actually start producing fruit, before you can actually start making any kind of money. So you probably had this for a number of years now, right? Your orchard? Okay.
Nearly 30 years.
Nearly 30?
Nearly 30.
Wow.
We plant trees every year.
Okay.
Something happens to some of them.
Right. And then you've got to worry about weather conditions, right? The drought, the frost, those types of things. Are these enemies?
Right. 2 years we've had some weather. 1 year was completely froze out. Didn't have any apples.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then there's always other things that happens that melts, produces less apples or whatever.
Right. Is this a good year for you as far as the apples are concerned?
It's good considering we had so much rain.
Okay.
Seems like every time he sprayed, it would rain. We had a lot of them had more spots maybe, but we'd reduce them. The people could cook it with them, and we made things out of them.
Right.
Didn't let any go.
That's all a part of this. And is that kind of where the baking came from with the apples that you had extra and didn't sell, or that were quite not perfect? So
that's how everything's created, right?
Right. And you had done a great creation of all kinds of different products, like Dennis was talking about. I know he must love to walk in there. I bet you it smells awesome in that place.
Yeah. When he's baking cakes, I always make this phrase that it smells so good you could lick the walls. Because the cakes are really, and the muffins and everything smell so good whenever she's cooking them.
Right. Now, you did bring us some cakes and some goodies. What is this, of course?
Okay, this is our apple cake. We use 4 or 5 different varieties of apples and a cup of nuts in each cake.
Okay.
We make the small loaf cake of the same batter, and even the muffins are all made out of the same batter that the big cake is.
Here, I'm going to do this real quick. So we got some muffins over here. So those are good, fun to eat, and pop them in your mouth and all that good kind of stuff, and then you don't have to feel too guilty.
Exactly.
You're not really having a piece of cake. You're having a muffin for breakfast, right?
Right.
And then I guess you could slather it all over with this apple butter, huh?
We make real good apple butter. I have to brag on it myself. We make it in 8-ounce like that, and then also in a pint.
Okay. And how long will this typically keep? Do you keep it in the refrigerator? Or?
No, until you open it, it's just canned, and you can keep it up to a couple of years, I guess.
All righty. Okay.
And we do jams and jellies. We do apple jelly. We have peach jelly. We have a variety called apple and grape. It's called grapple. That's
grapple.
That's what one little boy calls it, grapple. So he doesn't eat his sandwiches unless he has grapple with it.
Oh, okay. That's very good.
And then we have some muscadine and some peach, and then we mix. It was by accident we made it, and we call it peachadine. Peachadine. It's peach and muscadine.
Now that sounds awesome. I love the flavor of peach, so that would really be a good one. Oh my goodness.
It's really good. And we make gift baskets, and we put, jams and jellies and apples and things like that. So.
And I suppose if you wanted to, you could come in and pick out exactly what you put in them.
Exactly. We could put pies, the muffins. When we do party trays, we're fixing to go into making party trays for Thanksgiving and to Christmas, and we have different things that you can choose to put into the party trays.
Okay, so like if we're having a party, you need a little something extra and everything. Now, they call ahead for those?
Exactly, because they're custom made for it.
Okay.
Just like you get a party
with
all
meat and
muffins
cheese and stuff.
Yeah,
right. So you got to call ahead and let them know in that way, because it's fresh. You want it to be as fresh as possible.
Exactly.
Okay. And then you've also brought some fried pies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. We're kind of famous for our fried pies.
Okay.
We were featured on Absolutely Alabama back in March of this year. So we've had a lot of new customers who are just finding out about us. So
right, and they're going to go out there just for those fried pies.
Exactly. Call ahead if you want dozens, because we may have a bunch of them when they call, and by the time they get here, they may not have many, so it's best to call ahead to get the dozens.
Right.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
To see our brand new website, go to mycolemantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
And welcome back. Now it's time for our Discover Cullman segment. This is where we profile local businesses right here in Cullman. And Tires for Less. They are more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, shocks and brakes, and alignments. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come see Craig and the guys.
And Mad Dog's Mike's Famous Barbecue, featuring the $15.99 family barbecue pack, the 1 pound of meat, 216 outsides, 4 buns, located inside the Berlin Quick Stop. Come see Mad Dog Mike at 256-775-4333. They've got some of the best barbecue around in Cullman.
And OF Richter and Sons, Inc. They feature Benjamin Moore paints, and they are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. You can give them a call at 256-734-0582.
And Be Fit, $50 a month, month-to-month contracts. Memberships include a free personal trainer. So get your New Year's resolution goals in there and go be fit.
And Chick-fil-A here in Cullman, their hours are Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Friday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. They are respectfully closed on Sunday. Check them out for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear, Izod, you can go get all your formal attire at Mr. Hicks. So go on down to your Izod Formal Menswear.
And Bojangles, serving breakfast all day. Their store hours are 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., so make sure you check them out for your breakfast needs. And that's our Discover Cullman.
Well, now it's time for y'all to call in and tell us who our wonderful sponsor of the day was, and you can give us a call at
256-734-7399.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
All right, guys. So now,
If y'all will stay tuned, we'll be right back.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
By home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements. Hear it.
And we are back with our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi. And the Red Door Art Cafe's Warm Coats for Neighbors project is to collect donations of new or like new coats. All sizes from toddler to adult are needed. Drop them off at the Red Door Art Cafe at 324 4th Avenue Southeast.
all right, 2016 Anti-Theft and Loss Prevention Seminar, retailers, February 23rd, 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Matt Dean, the city police investigator, and guests will present a anti-theft loss prevention seminar for the area retailers.
And the Governmental Affairs Committee Forum will be held January 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. The forum will be held at the TP Country Club and is an effort to share information and updates on each municipality.
Annual Empty Bowls of Cullman, February 15th. First Methodist Church in Cullman. Experience an evening of Southern gospel music and delicious chili and helpful feel with the empty shelves of Community Food Bank. Dinner includes chili served with a keepsake pottery bowl made by local potters. For information, call 256-734-6690, or it is right next to Fairview High School.
And Brent Oliver hosts the gun show. It's the Gun and Knife Show. Will be held January 9th and 10th at the Cullman Civic Center. For more information, visit vpigunShows.com.
And Fairview High School class reunion of 1963, Saturday, January 16th, 6 p.m. at Ryan's in Cullman. Come on in. I'd hope to see y'all there. And West Point class of 1954 reunion Wednesday, January 13th at the Brandon Iron Restaurant at 1 p.m. Please come in and see your classmates that you ain't seen in a while. I'll be at that one too. Hope to see you there.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can find us online at mycolemantv.com, send us an email at mycolemantv@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to go online and like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today on this Friday, Margaret Richter, Glenda James, and Emily Durden. And for Saturday, Claire McPhillips and Rick Nix. And for Sunday, Reverend John Richter, Doris Keithley, and Chad Knopp. And don't worry, we are about to do that drawing here in just a second to find out who our winner is. And please, guys, get online or give us a call. Let us know about your anniversaries, and you will be entered to win that $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden. Now it's the time that I've been waiting for all week, where we get to draw for our winners. So.
How about you, since you've waited all week? You can draw.
You're so kind.
Ladies first. I'll be a gentleman.
All right, so our birthday winner is Emily Durden. She is the winner of a free ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. So congratulations, Emily. And we encourage you guys to continue to send us your anniversary so that we can do a drawing for that as well.
And our sponsor of the day is Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Please make the switch to Mitch. Get those new 2016 Chevrolet trucks, cars, SUVs, whatever you need. I've actually been by and checked out a truck the other day, and it's really nice, but when you're in college, you can't afford stuff.
Well, get online, guys. Give us a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking or what you think about Cullman, and we'd love to hear from you.
We really would. All right, now, Nellie, I'm going to ask you for the end of the show. Are you going to pick for the national championship, or are you going with Alabama or Clemson?
Obviously, Alabama. Come on.
Oh, I mean, you never know, people. You never know. Some people
No, I'm an Alabama fan.
All right, well, as you can tell, I'm picking Bama, of course. I mean, if Auburn was in, I would have an Auburn shirt on. If an SEC team was in, of course, I would be wearing SEC colors.
Even though you're an Auburn fan, you still support Alabama. There's so much rivalry there. It's good to see that.
I'm not Alabama fan.
Well, okay. Then I'm going to take that back. I thought you were an Auburn fan.
No.
Well, I'm kind of an Auburn fan, but I support both teams.
The way I look at it is like this. I'm an SEC fan. I'm born in the South. The way I look at it is, and this is the way I was raised, both teams in the state genuine money for the state revenue. If Auburn wants to go to the national championship, I'm going to support it because that's my state. My state wins the national championship. That makes us look good.
That's how I feel, and I feel like as long as you're representing the state of Alabama, it's great. So.
Exactly. I mean, if you're representing our state and you look good, it brings more people in, it has people want to come visit us, gives money back, helps out the chamber, helps out the community, helps out the small little towns. I mean, most people think football's just a sport. Actually, it helps out. College football and NFL football, not NFL much, but mainly college actually really does help the whole state of Alabama. But if you're interested in watching any football, the Alabama game comes on channel 206, 209, 210, 611. They come on a bunch of channels, but the main
check your local
listings
TV guide,
or your ESPN. But it comes on about 7:30. ESPN's got at 8, but it's on the central. We're Central Time. We are Central Time, aren't we? Or we Western Time? We're Central Time, so 7:30. Western Time be 8:30. Yeah. And if you're wanting to tune in to any games this weekend, the Vikings and Seahawks play Sunday. The Panthers and the Cardinals have the bye, and then you have Green Bay and the Redskins Saturday. And then the AFC, the Broncos, and the Patriots.
And so basically after this weekend and Monday, football's over, right?
No. College football will be over Monday.
That's what I mean.
NFL football will not be over until February 2nd or the 6th. They haven't really decided.
But Monday closes out college football. Yes. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. And I'm Natalie Vonner.
And I'm Dakota Bailey.
And we will see you later.